SWAT 94.1, Joey Franchize here, and one of the hottest records on the airwaves, buzzing. I've been seeing it all over Shazam. She's got this record called Gold. Kiiara in the building with us. What's up, babe?
Hey, what's up?
Not bad. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I gotta ask you, okay, what, and I'm pretty sure you get this a lot, what is being said in the beginning of the song?
The producer, that was like the last thing that was added to the track.
Right.
And so the producer came in, just went to the computer and just chopped up throughout the whole song. So it's not really, I don't know, he probably reversed stuff. Like, I don't know, he's just like a genius with it. So I don't know what he did, but yeah.
So you don't even know what it was that was sampled?
No.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, I mean, the whole song, probably he just pulled whatever, like, by ear sounded right. But yeah.
Okay. That's cool. And not only that, like, the song is also, how old is it? How long has this been out? You wrote this a long time ago, you told me earlier.
Yeah,
right?
I think now 3 years. So, like, I wrote it on, classical guitar. And then that part, like, it was during when I was writing a bunch and trying to, like, really learn how to write.
Right.
So I just put it to the side, like, oh, it's nothing. And who I was co-writing with, he kept it and, like, was like, this is dope. So he reminded me about it, like, a year later.
Right.
And by then I had, like, a down-tempo version of it. So we just meshed them together. Because we met in the middle. It was, like, an argument of, like, fine, just whatever. Try to do something with it.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, what happened, that's not what everyone hears is gold.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah. So the new one was just.
And you shot the visual for it is really good.
Thank you.
Well. What was the treatment for that? Like, what were you trying to go for when you guys were putting the ideas together?
Well, I was getting a lot of treatments I didn't like, so like none of it fit like how I pictured it when I was writing it.
Right.
And so when I just I called my manager and I was like, yo, I'm just gonna write it. Like I was super mad, and then he's like, fine, do it. And I was like, oh my god, I don't know how, but like okay. So I went in and just found like a bunch of pictures that like fit the vibe. Just I don't know, because I'm pretty like. I don't know. I'm never really happy. I'm pretty dark, so.
Ooh, I like dark. Dark's
yeah,
cool.
Pretty cynical. So I was like, this is perfect. Like, let me just.
Now, was there some guy or some past relationship that you dealt with to help like influence the song?
It was just
you're pretty harsh in it.
It's just like relationships, like friendships, all that, like, and just the general message of like you don't have to answer to anyone. So that's like what I want to get across. Because that's how I was raised. Like you don't have to, if someone asks you something, like you don't have to answer. So.
I want to ask you too. Who are some of your musical influences? I know you're pretty much fairly new in the game, especially with the single being out now. Who kind of inspired you like to do what you do?
Yellow Wolf, Eminem, Rihanna, Skylar Grey, Kevin Rudolph. So there's like a handful.
Would those also be like your wish list of people to work with down the road?
Yeah, it'd be wild. I'm working with Kevin Rudolph like in a few days, I think. So that'll be sick. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Is that like you're gonna like fangirl out?
I don't know. I probably won't, because I'll just be like, all right, yeah, like let's work. He's another person. So.
Have you ever been starstruck yet?
No.
Have you run into anybody that you felt starstruck from?
Not really.
Nah?
No, because like I feel like I don't know. I just see him as like another person. I'm like, okay.
I feel like I always gotta be cool. Like I always gotta be cool. Like keep calm. Like all right, well this person's right next to me. Like I'm a big Kanye fan.
Because they won't know what to do if you fang.
Yeah,
they'll be like,
it'd be kind of weird.
What do I don't know.
So you got the EP out now, Loki Savage. You got a lot of great records on there. Even this Tennessee one. So I'm assuming you're a big Jack Daniels fan.
Yeah, I like whiskey. So like, yeah.
Where did the title come from? How did it? Are you really a Loki Savage?
Oh, Loki Savage. It was actually when I first moved out here and started making friends, they were always like, wow, that's savage. Like anything I would do. And so it just kind of stuck. So it was just kind of a joke. And they called me at like 2 a.m. Like, what do you want to name the EP? So I was like, Loki Savage, and then like hung up. And then it happened. And I was like, I don't even remember doing that. Yeah, I was like, let's call it Loki Savage. And then.
I assume you come from some humble beginnings. You're from like a town outside of Chicago. Like where did this all start for you?
Well, ever since I was little, I played piano for like 5 years, switched to flute for like a year, and then picked up guitar. And I always loved singing.
What are you working for next after Gold? Like, what is the next single you're trying to push out there?
We don't know yet.
You're not yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
If I could suggest one, Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yeah, it's pretty, that song's pretty turned up.
Yeah.
For sure. Is it mind-boggling to you when you see your record shazamming and people singing the words and remixing the songs? Like, is this surreal for you?
It's very, yeah. It's like weird to think about, so I try not to, which I probably shouldn't like avoid that, but like,
No doubt.
It's super surreal.
And like after the EP, like are you currently still making music right now? Are you prepping for an album?
Yeah, like right before I came here, I was in the studio. Well, not like right before, but the week before. And so just studio, shoot a video, rehearsals, and stuff like that.
Are you
album,
currently on tour?
Gonna go on
Or
tour
planning?
like July 20th.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what's
That'll
up.
be dope. San Diego.
No doubt. Where can we follow you on your social networks?
Twitter is at Kiiara, and then Instagram's the same thing. And Snapchat's Loki. There's like so many different ones. I'm like, okay. But yeah, Facebook's Kiiara.
That's cool. What are you on mostly heavy?
Probably Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn Snapchat.
You don't know
probably
Snapchat?
like, well, I feel like my snaps are kind of boring now, but
Yo-
like it'll get more exciting.
Khaled's like probably the best one that I would probably.
It's like, how does
be
he not drop
influenced.
his phone in the water?
Yo, it's weird.
Like,
Have you
on the
seen
Wave
like the
Runner.
earlier?
I would destroy them. Like I would lose so many phones.
Have you seen his like earlier snaps?
Yeah,
Like it's really savage.
it's wild. He's
It's
so good at
intense.
it. I need to like study that.
Yeah, I know. He's like, if you want to learn how to properly use Snapchat, I think you got to follow Khaled.
Yeah.
He does it the right way.
Yeah.
Now, when you're in the studio, what needs to be set? Like, how do you set the mood in the studio? Like, do you need like certain candles lit? Do you need like your
No.
favorite movie playing on the screen?
Not really. I just need the lights to be like, so in the actual room where everyone is, just have them like super dim, and then in the vocal booth, I shut it off completely, and then I close the curtain and turn the air on, like super cold.
Oh, you
It's
like it
really
super
weird.
cold.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I know.
I mean, it's all part of being dark, cold-hearted, black-hearted, whatever
Yeah.
you want to do.
It's like it cold.
And I heard you're a big Frosty fan from Wendy's.
Who
I
said
read that. I don't know. The streets told me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So like I haven't had a chocolate frosty in forever. And when I came to Florida like a month ago, that's the first thing we got like off the plane and like went to a Wendy's. And I was like, yo, can I get like a chocolate frosty? They're like, sorry, we're all out of chocolate. I was like, so I still haven't had one. I was like, are you serious? Do they have Wendy's here?
Yeah, they do. Actually,
Okay.
there's one down the street. We'll make a trip.
Oh my God. Yeah.
On me. It's crazy. We're in the studio with Kiiara. She has the EP out right now, Loki Savage. And where can they find this? Where can they purchase this?
iTunes, I'm pretty sure Google Play, like everywhere like that. And then vinyl's in Urban Outfitters. And there's a download code in there. So if you get the vinyl, then you can download.
Oh, you got the vinyl too.
Yeah.
I like that. I
It's
love
so
where
wild because I've always wanted a vinyl and then
Yeah.
it just happened like super fast. And I was like, oh my gosh.
But I love what is going on. Like, I love that vinyl's actually coming back.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
have you
amazing.
listened to like old records like on vinyl?
Yeah.
Do you collect records? Do your like family have any?
I haven't like, I have the intention to, but I like never have time to like sit down and be like this one. So, but I will.
That's good.
Yeah.
I need to get back into it too.
Yeah.
I need a vinyl too.
It's awesome.
You gotta
I need
look
like
that
a
up.
vinyl player. I feel like I would go get all the vinyls and then be like, well, I can't even play them. Like, because I would forget that. I would be like, okay, so I got all these. But yeah.
That's awesome. So Loki Savage is out. Kiiara, I appreciate you taking the time out with us. The song Gold. We're going from gold to platinum, hopefully on the single. So
Yeah, that'd be sick.
we gotta get that plat going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
That would be, yeah. Be dope.
It's Wild 94.1 Joey Franchize.